How's it going, folks? This is Wayne R back for another technique lesson, and today we're going to be looking at position 3 of the minor pentatonic scale. I hope you got position 1 and position 2 down. If you watched the last lesson, we were doing these in the key of the G, so I'm going to continue that and obviously go on to the third position. So without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so position 3 of the minor pentatonic scale in the key of the G. So obviously we've got position 1, which starts on the 3rd fret. Okay, for the last lesson we did position 2, which started on the 6th fret. Okay, and this lesson we're going to be looking at position 3, which starts on the 8th fret. Okay, so this one's a little bit easier to remember. I always find on the 3rd, because the bottom 3 strings are the same. So what we do, we go 8-10, 8-10 on the A string, 8-10 on the D, we go 7-10 on the G, 8-11 on the B string, and then 8-10, that's on the top E string. So again, we got 8-10, 8-10, 8-10, 7-10, 8-11, and 8-10. Obviously, you know, once you've got that, obviously you can descend with that as well. And like we said in the first lesson, it's useful to sort of link these together. So play position 2, okay, and position straight into position 3. Okay, so a useful thing is to hunt out those root notes again. So we got one there, which would be the 10th fret. That's on the A string. Okay, and we've got one there, which will be the 8th fret on the B. So okay, so it's good to link all those together. Like I say, once we start, you know, maybe improvising and putting some little licks and riffs and things together, it's, you know, really useful to know where those root notes are. Another thing is, like I suggested in the other lesson, is adding the blues notes in there. Now these are quite easy to remember. So if we're on the E string, we go 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we've got a blues note there on the 9th fret. And we'd also do an 8, 9, 10 on the top E string. So 8, 9, 10 on the low E string, 8, 9, 10 on the top E string. And again, you could practice that with alternative picking, also with a metronome as suggested in the other lessons. But you know, the main thing to do is to link all those 3 positions together. You know, play them up, sort of up and down, sort of all in a row, and just get used to going back and forth. And you know, I will be back for position 4 very soon. Okay, so again, thanks very much for watching. I hope that's been useful again. You know, really get on top of those scales, link them all together like I suggested, and add those blues notes in there. And you could even start improvising with a backing track. You know, there's loads up on YouTube. If you put a backing track in the key of a G, you know, you could get a blues one, a Guns N' Roses one, an Oasis one, and just practice going up and down up those, you know, those scales and seeing how those notes sort of sit in without, you know, with that backing track. If you play a wrong note, you know, your ears pick it up straight away and it doesn't sound right. So that is something, after we've done all the positions, I'll probably go into and show you how you can use those and get used to playing. But the main thing is to get all those positions down so far, and I'll be back for position 4 very soon. Take care.